Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for dropping by. Today it's Sunday morning and I am on my way to work, and I'm currently walking past the absolutely magnificent iconic building that is the Imperial Hotel. I do have a video of the Imperial on my Blackpool hotels playlist, so if you want to check that playlist out, that's quite cool. Wow, look at it. Isn't it just so beautiful, that building? I have stayed in there once for one night only. I have told the story before, but I'll quickly tell you again. I used to have a friend from school years ago when her mum worked in the hotel, and she could get discounted stays in the hotel. So she booked us both a room because we both just wanted to see what the hotel was like, staying there. So she booked us a twin room, and yeah, we stayed in the Imperial overnight. It was fairly magnificent, really cheap with the staff discount. It was like outrageously cheap, although I can't remember the exact price we paid. And we arrived there at check-in time, something like 2:30 in the afternoon. And we put our bags in our room, and then we just went down to the gym, spa, leisure centre, whatever you'd call it. The room was on that side of the hotel, on the second floor, so you could kind of see the sea from your window, even though it wasn't directly facing the sea. So yeah, we went to the gym, spent the day in the health club, spa, pool and everything. It was really good. Went back to our rooms, dried off and everything. Went into town, had something to eat, had a walk around, and when we were all tired we just went back to the hotel and chilled. Went back to the gym for a little bit and eventually went to bed. In the morning we had the most magnificent breakfast ever. Oh my gosh, the Imperial has the best breakfast on the planet. And after breakfast we went back to the spa again because we paid for a late checkout, so that was really cool. That is the empty site where the ambassador stood. Somebody did ask me for a little update on that. I have done a recent update, and since my recent update nothing has changed. Oh well, the only thing that's changed is the for sale sign has gone, but site wise nothing's changed. This bit here is a little bit of a car park, but the actual hotel site itself is just as empty as ever. So yeah, absolutely no change there. So let's carry on northways. Here, just running off the prom, we've got Derby Road. Derby Road is already on the streets of Blackpool series. You picked the horn at me then. Now I'm just walking past the Grand Hotel. Apparently the Grand Hotel was not the place to stay if you wanted a nice relaxing Christmas and New Year break. It did get a lot of bad reviews. I mean, I can't verify or confirm any of those reviews, obviously, because I didn't stay there, but lots of people said they were overbooked, and although the staff were wonderful and did their best, they just couldn't cope, according to reviews. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't there. I did go in the Grand Hotel once, but back when it was the Pembroke, so that was quite a few years ago. And I went for a meal in the restaurant because we were at a party and my friend won a meal for two at the Pembroke. So we went there and it was so nice. The staff were lovely and they really looked after us, and the food was magnificent. But yeah, now It's the Grand. The Grand Hotel Blackpool Conference and Spa. And next to the Grand Hotel we can see the still empty plot of land where Derby Baths stood. And according to lots of internet polls, Derby Baths is the one place people say in Blackpool that they miss the most. I've seen lots of forum threads and posts and polls, and folks say, if you could bring one thing back to Blackpool that's not there anymore, what would you bring back? And Derby Baths is always near the top of the list. But yeah, as you can see, where the magnificent 50-metre Olympic-sized pool once stood, it is just a small field now, just completely empty, nothing there. Don't even know who owns the land, probably the council, very probably the council, but I don't know. You'd think something would be built on there, wouldn't you? I mean, it's weird how it's stayed empty for so long. I mean, we have got the Palatine pool, and that is a good pool, but it is only 25 metres. And obviously we've got Moor Park pool, which is also a good pool, but that is specifically built as a leisure pool. That's why it's got two shallow ends and the deep bits in the middle. Oh well folks, look, it's definitely light now, which is good. And it's still going to get lighter. It's still early, but definitely doesn't qualify as still being dark. And I think it's going to be a fairly nice morning. Possibly a little dull, but it's not cold. Some scaffolding here. A few months back, although it's probably a year ago now, time flies, I did a video of all the scaffolding on the promenade. And I walked the entire length of the prom from Bisping to Stargate just to see all the scaffolding there. And talking of scaffolding, or lack of, all the scaffolding that was outside this hotel here is all gone. Looks like there's new windows in that bit on that side, but there's no new windows in this side, and looks like all work stopped. I mean, I know it's Sunday and people generally don't work on Sunday, but there seems to be no sign of machinery or any ongoing work, so I'm not even sure if work on that is continuing. Either way, I will try to keep an eye on it. We're just heading now onto Ginn Square. Despite the sound of the traffic, and there isn't really a lot of traffic, it's a very quiet morning. Like the sea's going out, and because there's no wind, the sea isn't even noisy, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's totally quiet morning. Let's just have a little walk across the road. There's nothing there. That car seemed to really speed around that corner then. I mean, it wasn't speeding, it just took me by surprise. There you can see the Gin in Gin Square. And as always, I'm going to treat you all to a view of the beach and the sea, because it really does look lovely now it's lighter and now the tide's going out. But if we go to this bit, we can see the cliffs. A few people on the beach, just dotted here and there. You see a couple of people walking dogs, walking on their own. So look at that. There we go. Beautiful Blackpool on Sunday morning. So yes, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and maybe even subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you folks very soon in the next one. Goodbye.